guys, welcome back to my channel. As some of you may not know, my name is Sheena. Today we are going to be talking about my favorite products of the drugstore for 2016. I was going to do a high-end and a drugstore combined, but I have so many favorite products from this year. 2016 was a wonderful year, so I decided to split those up into two videos, so stay tuned for that video. But just in a moment, we're just going to get started, so keep on watching. So for favorite foundations, I have two of these actually. So one of my favorites is the Infallible Pro Glow by Loreal. This foundation is so unreal. So when I moved down to Calgary, the air is really dry down here, and this foundation is super dewy and it helped my dry skin actually. Didn't dry it out anymore. And my second favorite would be the True Match Lumi Cushion Foundation. This one's just super light coverage, and it's not a foundation you would wear like for going out, let's say, but like an everyday type of foundation. This one is amazing. I love this foundation. My favorite concealer from the drugstore would be the Instant Age Rewind Concealer in Neutralizer. I personally love the Neutralizer one because it has a yellow tone in it, and I have a natural yellow tone skin color, so this one just really goes well with my skin tone. I did try the fair one, and that one actually brightened my skin up quite a bit, but personally I just like the Neutralizer better. My favorite loose powder from the drugstore would definitely have to be the Coty Airspun in Translucent. This powder is amazing. If you can get over the smell of this powder, you will absolutely love it. It smells like old grandma. It smells like what your grandma would smell like, but it is amazing. I used it today to set my under eye makeup, and this is the only drugstore loose powder that I have that hasn't dried out my under eyes, and I absolutely recommend this powder. And it's only like $6 off of Amazon, I think I got it for. It's really good. For a pressed powder, I would have to go with the Stay Matte by Rimmel in Natural. I also do own the translucent one, and I use that one quite a bit too. This one I use more for the summertime. In the summertime I'm very oily skinned, as a lot of people are. This one just really keeps my skin nice and matte and makes it last all day. I've never had a problem with this failing me. My favorite bronzer of the drugstore this year was definitely the Butter Bronzer in Bronzer. This smells like a tropical dream. Like, it smells so unreal, so good, and it's the perfect tone. I'm wearing it on my face today, but it's just perfect. I can never get enough of this. This is actually my second one. I went through one already, and it's amazing. I use it to contour, to bronze. It's so good. My favorite blush of 2016, I actually have two. One would be from Wet n Wild. This one is Apri-Cot in the middle, and it's this beautiful shimmery peach color. It is unbelievably gorgeous on the skin. Like, it just gives you such a shimmer. So pretty. I love this blush. I recommend this one. And another one is actually a palette I would recommend, but it is the Morphe 9N palette. This palette is a nude coral peachy dream. If you love those colors, I totally recommend to get this palette. This palette is unbelievable, and I think I only paid, I want to say $13 for it, and it's pretty, like, the packaging is kind of cheap, but for $13 you really can't complain about the quality of those blushes. My favorite highlight of 2016 from the drugstore is the Essence Pure Nude Highlight. I'm not a person that loves like super glitzy highlights. I like subtle, you can tell it's there and it's nice sheen. It gives you that really healthy glow, and this highlighter totally does it. And on camera it probably doesn't even give you any doubt. This is one that I would totally recommend. It's like $4. It is super cheap, and honestly I like this better than a lot of my high-end highlighters. My favorite primer from the drugstore would be the NYX Angel Veil Primer. I actually started using this when Kathleen Lights recommended it on YouTube. She is a craze about this, and I seen it here in Canada, which I didn't think you could get. But I seen it here and I picked it up right away, and I've instantly fallen in love with it. It just smooths out your skin so amazing. I can't get enough of it. It is so good. If you can find this and you get your hands on it, get it, because I've seen it sold out at every place that sells NYX I've seen. One of my favorite eyeshadows of 2016 was definitely the Infallible eyeshadow in Amber Brush. It is just a beautiful pinky shimmery shade. Mine's kind of broken right now, but it gives you like this nice beautiful peachy rosy tone. I have went through 2 of these. This is my second one, and this one even is almost out. I absolutely love those shadows. Another one I would definitely recommend is the Morphe Pressed Pigments. My favorite one that I own is in Rodeo Drive. It is gorgeous. I cannot get enough of this shadow. It is I will wear this even just on its own. If I'm just going out the door really quick, I will just throw that onto my lid. So good. For palettes now for the Drugstore. This one was hard. The Drugstore doesn't offer too many good palettes, I want to say. I do like the CoverGirl True Blends ones. I don't have that one here that's at my parents' place, but I would definitely recommend something like this. This is the Morphe 35O palette. If you can get your hands on this, I would totally do it. This palette is unreal. There's lots of people out there who think Morphe is a joke and they don't like Morphe at all, which I don't understand why, because this palette is $22.99 American. So that's like, if you're Canadian out there, it is like, I want to say about maybe $30 Canadian, which is still a great deal for the amount of shadows. And this, the pigmentation is just unbelievable. Like, you cannot go wrong with this pigmentation. It is so good and so cheap, and I've had this palette since the summer, and it's going good. It's going strong. Eyebrow products, my favorite one of 2016 from the Drugstore. The Drugstore doesn't really have too many good eyebrow products that I enjoy personally, but this was one that stood out to me. Was the NYX MicroBrow pencil. Mine is in the color chocolate, but it's kind of too light for me. I have to go a little deeper. It reminds me of the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz, and it's like $8 compared to $25, so I would definitely give this one a check out before, if you don't want to take the plunge to buy the Anastasia one. Some of my favorite eyeliners from 2016 would definitely have to be the Colorpop Cream Gel Liner. These are so good. I have Swerve and Mr. Bang by Kathleen Lights. These liners are unreal. Not too many stay in my waterline, but these ones actually stay all day. I've never had a problem with them running down my face or anything. The black one is actually what I'm wearing in my waterline today. I'm wearing it on my top and upper waterline. And these are totally amazing. They're like $5 too, so you can totally buy just a bunch of them and stock up, which I'm totally gonna have to do because my black one is almost out. But they're so good. Another one of my favorite eyeliners from the Drugstore. This one I actually like better than almost any of my high-end eyeliners that I've tried. But this is the New York City Extreme Black Liquid Eyeliner. I love this eyeliner, and it's like $3. $3 for an amazing. If you don't want to take the plunge and buy something high-end, I would definitely try this. It takes a little bit of work to get your wing. I'm actually wearing that on my eyes today too. My other one's really dried out, so I pulled up the new package because it actually looks pretty. But I would definitely give the New York City eyeliner a try. It's just so good and so cheap, and it's super black. It's not blurry, or not blurry. It's matte black, so it dries super, super black. It's not one of those eyeliners that it's transparent when you put it on your eyes. It goes and it covers your shadow too, because a lot of eyeliners I have a problem with is when you try to go over your shadow, your shadow starts showing through it, so it's like you end up having like a sparkly eyeliner, and you don't really want that, but this one doesn't do that for me. This one was hard. There's a few that I really, really like, but I've narrowed it down to 2. So my all-time favorite from the Drugstore is the Loreal Voluminous Original in Black is Black. I also do like the Carbon Black one. That one's to die for. That one's always sold out though. If you can get your hands on that one, get your hands on it. But this has been my favorite mascara for like 3 years, and I will never not have one of these on hand. It is unbelievable. If you haven't tried it, please go check it out because it is unreal. The second one that I really enjoyed this year was the Maybelline The Falsies Push Up Angel. This one just released not too long ago, but the wand on this one is it's weird. Like, it's kind of like a comb, but it's so good. It really coats your lashes and it pushes them up, which is exactly what it claims to do. I also really do like this one on my lower lashes. The brush on the Voluminous one, it's kind of too big to get on my lower lashes. It kind of transfers onto my under eyelid. But this one for under eye lashes is so good. I never had a problem with it transferring. One of my favorite lash products from the drugstore. This one I have bought so many pairs of. I will never not love it. It would be the Ardell Natural Lashes in 120 Demi. These, I have gone through so many of these. Whenever I see them on sale, I stock up. I love them. I will like literally clear out the shelf and buy these because they are so good. I can usually get, I want to say like 10 wears out of a pair, which is pretty good for drugstore lashes, and they're only $5, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, they're about $5, I want to say. But yeah, give the Demis a try. They are amazing, and they're just so wispy and perfect for an everyday natural look. For a lip liner, my favorite lip liners from the drugstore would have to be from Rimmel. This one is in the color Addiction. 018 Addiction. I have gone through 3 of these now, I want to say. I use this liner a lot. Besides my MAC liners, this is the one that really I use quite a bit. It's definitely an amazing one. It gives you like high-end feel. It is so good. Some of my favorite lipsticks from the drugstore would have to be given to Maybelline. Maybelline makes by far the best lipsticks out of the drugstore. Rimmel does have some pretty good ones, but Maybelline just knocks it out of the park. One of my favorite colors is 660 Touch of Spice. It is a matte. It is a gorgeous color. This is kind of what it looks like. It is beautiful. I love it. I wear it as kind of like an everyday kind of lipstick. It is so pretty. Another one of my favorite ones would be 240 Barely Brown. This is a more brown tone. Well, obviously by the title you get it, but it's a brown toned nude. It's so good. It's kind of a cream sheen, but it's perfect for those everyday looks. If you just want a little bit of darkness onto your face, this is so good. So by far my favorite lipstick formula. The drugstore doesn't really have too many lipsticks that I enjoy, but Colorpop Ultra Satin Lips. These are amazing. Oh my god. I discovered these, I want to say a few months ago. My best friend ordered some offline and I was like, sold, I'm gonna try it. This one I did order because of Kathleen Lights. It is the shade 0.0. Kathleen, you knocked this one out of the park. This is by far one of my favorite liquid lips. It is so true brown. I love my brown tones. I'm not a fan of pinky colors too much, but browns, like true browns, like that is unreal. If you want to go out with like more of a sultry, smoky look, this is your color. It is so good. And I've tried the matte lips. They're okay, but the satin lips are more moisturizing, and they don't dry out your lips, because the matte lips kind of, you get like the butthole lips when you do it. It completely dries and it crumbles and it just doesn't look pretty. So I would suggest 100% going with the ultra satin lips. Give them a try. They're like $5-6 a piece too, like so good. Some of my favorite glosses from the drugstore would have to be the NYX Butter Gloss. These have been around for so long and they have completely stole my heart. I have like almost every color, I want to say, but they are just so good and so glossy and so pigmented. Like, look at that. That is so good. I like to put this on top of 0.0 actually. And again, The True Brown color is my absolute favorite. These are to die for, and I will continue to keep wearing these in 2017. So that's the end of my Drugstore 2016. There's a lot of products there, a lot of amazing products. I would definitely say the Drugstore has definitely stepped up their game this year. And let's hope in 2017 that they keep stepping up their game, because it has been an amazing year for the Drugstore. And I even still see, like, right now things are just hopping out like crazy. Every brand's coming out with something new, something innovative. It's really good. I'm excited to see what 2017 is gonna bring. If you guys want to see a Drugstore haul, I did do one recently, so let me know if you want to see those. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching my video. Make sure you give this video a like and subscribe to my channel. But other than that, thank you guys. I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.